Hello everyone, welcome back to Sim Airport. Oh, what a very quiet morning that we have here in the airport. Oh, we have a customer. We have a flight person. Okay, yeah, I have no idea what I'm trying to say right now. I really don't. So, anyway, welcome back everyone. Yeah, so there's a couple weird things going on right now. For some reason, it's telling me my storage area is not kosher. It's saying that the minimum size 5x5 is not correct. Apparently, it was the staff door. Not entirely sure why that had an effect on it, but it did. So let's go ahead and try a regular door, see if that works. If we end up having the same problem, that just means we can't have a door on there at all, which is kind of weird, but... well, a couple things that I want to do today are, like, first, I just kind of want to get, I want to get this flooring taken care of here in the ticketing area. And I just want to keep it simple, you know? I want to have ticketing just have this nice little, just this teeny tiny itty bitty decent little floor in it. And then coming in this way... I have this huge open space right here that I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with this yet. You know? I really don't know. I mean, it's a really large area. I could probably convert some of it to security. But I don't know yet. I don't know. I want your ideas. I want your suggestions. What do you think we could do with this very large area? I need some ideas. Because I'm kind of running out right now. My brain is, I'll be honest, my brain's a little fried. I've had a busy couple days at work, and I'm so ready for vacation. Again, this is pre-recorded. By the time you guys are watching this, I will already be at my vacation destination, soaking up the sun. So sorry. So sorry. Anyway, so here's what I'm kind of thinking that we do. So what I want to do is I want to have... so we have this underground thing here, right? So since we've got an underground here, let's see, if we go... here is the corner. So like right there is where the corner is. I want to say that's right. Was it a 4x4 corner? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. So that's where the corner of this hallway is underground. Now, part of the reason why I am having that underground instead of above ground is because eventually what I wanted to do was to put like service roads in here with fuel and stuff, but I've kind of blocked myself off with the baggage claim. But I can always change that around too, somehow, some way. I might end up... ooh, no, I have an idea for that. Okay. All right. So I have my plan figured out now for that. So eventually what I want to do is, like, in here... have like fuel servicing or, you know, something like that, something along those lines in this little area right here. And take a sip of my drink there. It's really good. So here's what I think I want to do. I want to take this hallway and extend it out to about there. And then I want to have a large area back here. Actually, I don't want it to go that far out. I want it to go about this far out. But I want it to go to about there. Now, in this area, I want to have... let's see, if I go... actually, that's going to be perfect. So if I go 1, 2, 3... so I want to have the ability to put an extra large gate right here. And then I also want to have one right next to it too. But that means I have to do a land expansion, number one. And number two, not only do I have to do a land expansion here, I also need to do it up here. Because what I'd like to have is I would like to have another, or the other runway. So you have to have 3 runways, well, 3 sizes of runway. Will get you all the planes that you want. So in an extra large runway, if I can find one, I think isn't usually Galactic Point. Yes. So Galactic Point can't do, requires aircraft gate large. Hang on. Okay, runway length 240. 240 is what we need to have for that. Now, obviously, this is 150, so I can't do that yet. But if I go to asphalt runway, and then 240, see, that's, let's see, that's 170, 80, 90, yeah, that's really, really long. It's extremely long. Even if going down this way, that's just 110, that's 150. Wow, so I really need to have a lot of this unlocked. Okay, so maybe I'm overreaching what I want to do with the extra large gates. Maybe I just do another terminal of large gates then. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. Well, scratch that. That's not what we need to do. But here's the really good, okay. So here's what we can do then. So if I do just the large gate, so that would have to be a taxiway. And then a large gate would go here. So that means the hallway can't actually go here. I mean, all I'm really trying to figure out right now is the planning piece of this, right? That's what I want to figure out. So this is my hallway. That doesn't look like my hallway. It is my hallway. Okay. It is. So then I can have another hallway extend out this way. You would go up into here. And then what I think we want to do is make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, I want to make this a little bit bigger. Since we're going to have more in here, I want to have this to be much, much bigger because I want to have, I want to have a cafe in this area, probably. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, hang on. My chair is not cooperating with me today at all. It really isn't. So what I'm thinking of doing then is putting a large gate there, large gate there. I can do an indent in between the two just to create like a little seating area. Or, ooh, why don't I do this? What if I go, well, actually let's go there instead. Yellow needs to go to that. So I go, oh, yellow actually needs to go to there. So the reason why I'm doing that, when you're looking at, you know, placing the taxiway planning area, this is going to conform to how this pattern is already set up, how the grid pattern is already set up for the airport. So you kind of want to follow that. If you don't, then you're going to end up building something and then you're going to be like, yeah, I can't put anything else there because nothing fits. So then what we'll do, and I know this is going to be butted up right up against that, but that's okay. I'm completely fine with that. I'm thinking of leaving, like putting a building, like building in between these. Ooh, you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't we go, like my brain is in total overdrive right now. It really is. So why don't I go here? And then I'll do another one over there. And then this can go in between there. I want to clear that out. Clear that out. So that'll be over into that area. Plan the yellow out to there. Okay. And then taxiway will go along here and then connect to, say, there. Okay. So taxiway will connect this way, go into these two. Oh, it'll be a nice little sign there. That's interesting. I really like this. And then, so then the ground floor could be... We could do something on the ground floor. We can do something on the top floor. This is going to cost us a crap ton of money. I'm really liking this concept. So right now, I need $455,000 just to unlock this spot. So why don't we go ahead and do that. Now, I know a couple people had, wanted me to do extra large gates. It's going to be a little while before that happens. Let's hope and pray and make sure that autosave takes place and that the game doesn't crash on us. I always forget about that when it comes to land expansion, even though it's crashed on me several times in the past before. But it hasn't been doing it lately. Knock on wood. Okay, so success on that. Let's go ahead and clear out... Is it clear or is it demolish? It's demolish. So we're going to go ahead and demolish that. Come on. Go away. And this actually gives... this is a pretty decent size area. Now, I know... That's not going to be able to go there. It's still not going to expand our runway out far enough. But if we go into the next one, it might. It might. We'll have to wait and see. Let's see. Let's go back into planning while we're waiting on that to be demolished. So taxiway will go into there. And then I feel like the taxiway is going to have to connect down here too. So I feel like I want to go to there. Yeah, I want to do that. And then I want to have the building actually go out to there. No, not magenta. I want yellow. No, no, I don't want it to go that far. No, no, no. No, we'll just have the building go out to there. So this cross, well, or plus sign, really, it's a plus sign. The plus sign will be where the building is. And then this will be where all of the planes and everything go. Well, I'm definitely going to need an additional runway to help take all of that on. I really am. Am I going to be able to put... Yeah, I can put another runway in here. I don't have enough money right now. It's going to cost $150,000, but that will be where I put that. So you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and get started on this then. I only borrowed $150,000 before. Curious to see... I'm really curious to see how much this whole foundation will cost us. So that in itself is 600,000 plus probably 300. Nope. So $8 million just for the bottom foundation. That's awesome. Okay, clearly we're going to do not all of this at once. We're just going to do part of it. Let's go ahead and borrow a crap ton of money. So $972,000. I'm good with that. Actually, how it's a $30,000 payment. I think we did that before and we were able to pay the money back pretty darn quick. So let's see. I want to go foundation. And I want to start here. And then I want to go down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go over this way. Now, the other thing that I'm going to have to take into consideration for this, too, is probably, actually, most likely, like right here, I want to have a large hangar. And I also want to do a baggage depot that goes over here as well. So I have to think about the logistics on that, too. So if I'm looking at that, that actually won't be that bad. I'll be able to have, this baggage hub will actually be able to connect to the baggage hub that we're going to end up putting over here for all of that stuff to travel through. So the way we set that up initially kind of helped us out for what we're doing now. But I really like this. I like the way this looks. I really do. I think this is going to be a really good addition to the airport. You know, we have two very small concourses. This one is just a little bit bigger than what that one was, but now that we're going to have all of these flights in here and everything, it's going to be even bigger. And then we can do this a couple different ways too. So when I'm looking at the large gates, so I can have it go in that way and that way if I want to, or I can have it go in that direction and that direction, or have one go that direction, the other go that direction. I don't know yet. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do that yet. Right now, I just at least want to focus on getting the foundation in here. So if I at least go to there. Yeah, if I at least go to there. And then if I go to here. Because I want to do this side first, because that's the area that we're going to need for the planes. Now, unfortunately, right now, I'm not going to be able to do much when it comes to the planes because of, you know, reasons. We've got the top part here. You know, we have to build on top of it. We have to do the second floor. God, I can't think. Jeez, I cannot think. Oy. All right, so we'll get this going. I actually need to go back underground and go, let me see. Probably need to go from here and then 2 past. So 2 past, so 8, and then go to, let's do 4 for now. So I want to be able to get the stairs and stuff in here. 1, 2, and that might be a little hard. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. Now I should be able to get the taxiway in here. So taxiways aren't that much anymore. They're only 7,600. I remember before they were like 16,000, I think. They were really expensive. Like, very expensive. Okay, there we go. I can at least get the taxiway into these two. And then I think I'll go ahead and do... I don't know if I actually want to do the gate yet or not. I think I want to focus on the second floor first before I do anything with the gates. Now, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get all that taken care of first. So if we do... So this underneath, let's go ahead and get rid of the planning for some of this stuff. So I want to get rid of that. And then I can get rid of that piece of it. And then that piece of it. Honestly, I can get rid of those too, because I really don't need... No, I want there to be a visual. I want a visual on that. So if I go there and there... Okay, so that gets rid of all that crap that I don't need anymore. You know what? I need to hire a couple more workmen, just because we're doing all of this stuff, and it's just going to get done that much faster. It really is. Let me see. Going underground. They still haven't done this yet. Okay, what about escalator up? So an escalator up is going to be... Well, it's not going to be able to go there because of the wall, so I did not make this big enough. So I think I need to go... Pardon me. Let's go out at least... Oops, at least 2 more. I mean, I could always just take a look at this and see what I did. So this is... Hang on. 6 by 6. Oh, well, crap. Okay. So cancel project, and then construction foundation 6 by 6. Okay, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I need to clear that wall out. It's a lot of people in here right now. Holy crap. Go back up. Now, I do want to check on, while they're building that, I want to check on my flights here. So not too bad, not too bad. So this came in 15 minutes early. We're at 7:30 now. It leaves at 8:30. Should be okay. Not entirely sure what's going on with that one. That's a little weird. But I do know that, like, in the previous day, so this one left late. This one didn't get all of its passengers. Other than that, the flights were fine. That one didn't get all of its passengers either. I mean, I think that's completely fine. I'm completely happy with that. Mostly due to the fact that, I mean, you're going to have people miss their flights. You know, people sleep in, people forget where they're going, or they get stuck in traffic. It happens, you know? It's realistic. You can't expect every single person to be on the flight. In a perfect world, that would be great. But we don't live in a perfect world. It doesn't happen. Sorry about you. All right. So let's get that out of there. Now, do I have... I don't think I increased priority on this at all. No, let's increase priority on that real fast. Mostly because I don't want to sit around for anything anymore. So kind of want to, you know, move on a little bit. And we're coming to an end on this episode, so I'd like to get a couple more things done. Well, now that we have the this floor available, I can start taking a look at a couple things. So this area is freaking huge, right? We're gonna have so many freaking people coming in here. Now, our airline interest is down to 57%, which I'm not particularly fond of. I really don't like that. But we're gonna end up using a couple of these larger gates, a couple of the large gates. For some of the smaller flights that are in here, 1, to get the flights in here, 2, to make money, and then 3, to hopefully increase our interest for the airlines, you know? So, I mean, especially like these right here, these will be great. You know, the 707s hold a decent amount of people. I really do wish we could get the extra large ones in here, but I think that's going to take a while. I really do. It's definitely going to take a really long time. Because pulling that money together is not going to be easy. Let's be honest here. Let's be completely honest. All right, so what I want to do, I want to get... Okay, so I have this available. And I think that's pretty much in the center. I think. At least I'm hoping. So let's see. We have escalators. So we have an escalator up. That's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So we have escalator up that's going to go there. Escalator down will then go there. Perfect. Alright, so those are pretty much right in the middle. There's a little space over here that I really wasn't wanting that, but that's okay. We'll just have to deal with it. So then that means we can put our flooring, like we have for everything else, right there. And then I can put the flooring down here as well for it. This worked out a lot better than what I imagined it to on this floor, at least, anyway. So then up here, clear that out. So this whole thing is now accessible. Now the big question is, how do we go to the next step? So on our second floor, so up here is where the passengers are going to be boarding the flights, right? So I think what we should do is there should be, like, one of the gates will go... Actually, I think that one of the gates should face this way, so that when I put them in here... Let's see. If I put this gate facing this direction, I can have the queue lines here, and then I can have seating that goes like around this way. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I'm sitting here in total silence now because I'm just like, my brain is done. My brain is totally done. Recording these episodes back to back sometimes is not a good idea because it does not give you a chance to rest your brain. It really doesn't. But what we'll do is we'll go ahead and stop it here for now, because I have an idea of what I want to do, but I kind of want to leave you hanging a little bit. I really do. So Concourse C is what we're going to call this, and it's coming along very nicely. Very nicely, actually. And then we'll just have to kind of figure out where we go from there. And also, especially when it comes to, when it comes to ticketing and everything, how's that going to work out? Oh, good questions that I'm having for myself right now. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right, well, that is all I'm going to do today. So questions, comments, concerns, put them down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of what we've got going on here. And then we will we'll take it from there. So next episode, we'll kind of finish up a little bit of this and keep going. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.